Listen and practice. Listen and practice.
One sunny afternoon, Lucy decided to take a walk in the park. As she was walking, she noticed a shiny object on the ground. When she picked it up, she realized it was a small key. She looked around to see if anyone had dropped it, but there was no one in sight. Curious, Lucy decided to search for the lock that the key might open. She walked around the park, looking for any signs of a locked box or door, but couldn't find anything. As the sun began to set, Lucy started to worry that she might never find the lock that the key belonged to. Just as she was about to give up, Lucy noticed an old wooden box on a bench. The box was rusty and had a small keyhole on its front. Without thinking, Lucy inserted the key and turned it. To her surprise, the key fit perfectly and the lock opened with a click. Inside the box, Lucy found a small note that read, "Congratulations! You have found the key to a special treasure. Keep searching and you will find it." Feeling excited and curious, Lucy began to explore the park even more, searching for any clues that might lead her to the treasure. As she continued her search, she realized that sometimes the most important things in life are not the destination, but the journey itself.
Listen and practice. Listen and practice.
Maggie had just moved to a new town and was feeling lonely. She didn't know anyone and missed her old friends. One day, she decided to take a walk in the park to clear her mind. As she walked, she noticed a girl sitting alone on a bench, looking sad. Maggie decided to approach her and strike up a conversation. The girl's name was Lily, and she had just moved to the town as well. The two girls hit it off right away and soon became inseparable. They spent their afternoons exploring the town, trying new restaurants, and discovering new hobbies. Maggie had never felt so happy and grateful for a friend like Lily. One day, Lily gave Maggie a small gift. It was a bracelet that had a message engraved on it. True friends are hard to find, but worth the search. Maggie was touched by the gesture and thanked Lily for the thoughtful present. Years went by, and Maggie and Lily remained the best of friends. They went to the same high school and college, and even though they moved to different cities after graduation, they still kept in touch through phone calls, emails, and visits. On Maggie's wedding day, she gave Lily a gift in return. It was a necklace with a message engraved on it. A true friend is someone who knows the song in your heart and can sing it back to you when you have forgotten the words. Lily was moved to tears by the gift and hugged Maggie tightly. They both knew that their friendship was a gift that they would cherish forever.
Listen and practice. Listen and practice.
Sophie was a curious girl who loved exploring new places. One day, she heard about a magical garden that was said to hold secrets that no one had ever discovered. Intrigued, she decided to set out to find the garden. After a long journey, Sophie finally arrived at the entrance to the garden. The gate was locked, but she found a key hidden under a nearby rock. When she opened the gate and stepped inside, she gasped in amazement. The garden was unlike anything she had ever seen before. The flowers were brightly colored, and the trees seemed to glow with an otherworldly light. As Sophie walked deeper into the garden, she heard a soft, whispering sound. She followed the sound until she came across a group of fairies. They welcomed her warmly and told her that she was the first person to ever discover the garden. The fairies explained that the garden was enchanted and that it could only be discovered by someone with a pure heart and a love of nature. They showed her around the garden, pointing out the many secrets hidden within. Sophie spent the entire day in the garden, soaking up the magic and wonder of the place. As the sun began to set, the fairies gave her a small token to remember her visit and escorted her to the gate. When Safi emerged from the garden, she realized that her entire perspective on life had changed. She had discovered a world of magic and wonder that she never knew existed, and she felt grateful for the experience.